Okay. I think we are live. I have a few cool things to set up, and then we will start with this big guy. Let me check. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Okay. A bit more. Yeah, setting up the camera is very important to get. Yeah. That's better. Okay. A little bit like this. And things cool. Okay. Okay, so today I will be using the airbrush. You can see here it's not filled yet. I'm about to do it. And so the objective is to start to, well, sketch the miniature. Big one. Although now they do even bigger in Age of Sigmar. This used to be a pretty big one. And here there are a few things I have learned from my previous paintings, so especially regarding OSL. And so, because maybe you have seen my different lives painting the Skaven, this is a big theme here. And so I used to paint normally following the daylight, and then introduce my OSL light, which is green in that instance, which is very, very time consuming because I have to paint twice. And so what I have found is that I start with the OSL, and then in the space that I have remaining, I will introduce, so reverse the order, the daylight. And so here I have my base, but you notice that in fact it is pinned here. So hello Betty Boop. So here the pin is going under the feet, through the base, and getting to the top of that lid here was kind of plastic bottle. And so because the base will be emitting some light, that's why I picked also this base, because I have the S shape like this going. I think it's pretty cinematic for the main angle of the mini, which is this one. I have some green coming from the base, and so now I keep the base because I want to sketch. And once I have sketched, I know where my lights have to be. I will remove the base and paint directly on this, and so have better access under the miniature. And yes, so here are many sources of light. All this should be glowing fire here and here and here. So that's 4 and 5 with the horn. So the whole thing on the, yeah. Okay, so I will start sketching the light, in fact. I think I will do both. First the OSL and then the daylight, but this is just sketching in black and white. So in fact, I will be using greenish white from AK, but nonetheless, it's the same, right? So, oh yeah, this guy has horns here as well, which will emit some light. Here, the crystal. Okay, let's load the brush, the airbrush, and I think the main thing I have learned as well is to not to try to go too refined since the beginning. So the sketch will be slightly rough to my standards. So it's not super. It's not how you call that. Slap chop. It's not slap chop. But you know, just putting the lights where they have to be, and that's what I will be doing here. I will be using the, how to say, the airbrush a lot, a dry brush as well, for all these edges that have to be highlighted. So let's do it. you will hear maybe the, how to say, the compressor of the airbrush in the background. Okay, I put my mask on and then I will get brushing. And so this should be very, very simple. Oh, I have all my... Okay, the paint is coming. Ooh, it's very gentle and soft. Okay, cool. I will let that dry because I put some of the dilutant first. I will have... You know what? It's a bit diluted, a bit too diluted, so I have more paint in there. Okay, just a bit more. So if it's too subtle, there's no point. I have to make it go to the very high brightness. And black and white like this, and then I will add the colors, and on this big sketch I will refine, and that's how I intend to have this guy to pretty high level in a reasonable amount of time. I have already a good plan for the colors. I will add a bit of pressure. Okay, something like this to the brush, to the airbrush, so I can... Okay, let's do it. Oh, it's dirty. It's okay. Chihalg, how are you doing? Very good. What is this one? This is a Warhammer miniature, also from the Skaven range. So Skaven are the rat people. It's a commission painting, so this one is not for me, not a personal project. Looks cool. Oh, it's a big one also. If you see, this is like standard miniature size, infantry size, so it's a big monster. Gonna get rid of my sweater. It's pretty hot. Okay. So everywhere I would have this glowing green. Is the mouse one finished? It is not. I can show you quickly. Sorry, I will go through the camera like this. Okay, here we go. That's the state of the mouse now, the other one. But of course, I want to start the other as well. So here we go. That's it. Okay, cool. playing game while watching this. Okay, very good. Are you playing on a computer, or are you more like a how you call that? TV console? You say like PlayStation, Xbox, mobile? Oh, okay, sorry, I'm on old timer. Yeah, I didn't consider the phone indeed. Oh yeah, so you're watching on your computer and playing on the phone. Is that correct? I have two phones. Okay, wow, cool. Yeah, that is enough to impress me. Where is my mom's? Okay. So here already with the airbrush, it feels like this is emitting some light, but some white light. But white is a great basis for every color that I will put on later. Hello, Jonathan. Jonathan May. How are you doing? Okay. Okay, so I have to reload the brush, the paint. Okay. So airbrushing, he's good, my friend. How about you? Doing fine, fine. Had a nice first painting session. I did another miniature, and it was quite a success. And now I'm on my second miniature of the day, sketching this big guy here you see in the background. Is how to 3D print things. What white paint do you use? Okay, so I first enter the 3D print. Is it hard to 3D print? It is a bit technical. It's not like you would buy the printer, push it on, and have the perfect result. But you can educate yourself for free on YouTube. In fact, you have everything you need. So you have to go through a bit of learning, and after that, it's still a bit technical, but not hard, and time-consuming, in fact. So because you have to clean up and everything, prepare the print and clean up afterwards, and so it's not like the free thing that is instant, like many people think it is. And what white paint am I using? It's AK greenish white. So it looks gray, but you see in the cup here of the airbrush, in fact, we see the green. Try to get into the 3D printing also. Yeah, I think it's a great hobby. 3D printing, great hobby. But safety, like definitely when I am printing, I have my hazmat suit from head to toe. I have a full face mask, so not only the respirator, but also the face, protect your eyes and stuff. So that's my greenish white here, AK11005. And yeah, I think it's a cool thing to try, and sometimes I print myself, and sometimes I still would outsource the printing when I don't want to take the printer out to start a print. Because I'm trying to be a better painter. Yes, and so yeah, I kind of delegate my print so I can spend more time painting. So that's a choice I've made. But sometimes I need something very specific or quick, I can print myself also. Yeah, exactly. The more you learn, the more freedom you have. So you see now my mix in the airbrush is a lot thicker, which is more appropriate for what I'm doing. Kind of a rough base coat. I don't need something super fancy. Oh yeah, I have a little stone here. You see that will emit some light. Yeah, it looks hard to 3D print. Like I said, it's okay if you think it looks hard, then it's you're already on the right track, because I think many times people think it's easy and they go and try without preparation, and so the result is can be pretty bad, just because the liquid resin is highly toxic, and that's why you have to have protection. And then also when it's activated, so it's activated with a UV screen on the printer, it releases nasty chemicals. And so, it's better to look hard, and so you prepare well rather than having something that looks easy and you don't have enough preparation and maybe too much confidence, so. So this is just a sketching, you see. I'm first doing all my glowy things, and so I will see into that where are the areas of focus and oh wow, this is not how to say diluted enough, but for my sake I don't care. I would rather take, you see that's nice glow effect here, just painting this fire and then I got the glow naturally here under the arm, on top of this arm as well. Well, the glow for now it's just white spray, but then it will be turned to green and everything I need. Yeah, so this, interestingly enough, also you see the cracks here. They'll be green as well. And so I had a choice of bases, but you see, because there is this like kind of going into sorry, between his legs like this, I think it's pretty cool here thing to have. Oh wow. Okay, let me wash the tip of my airbrush. So this happens a lot just because I have some paint on the tip of the brush. I don't know if you can see here. Yeah, you see that? This is some dry paint. Yes, I'm about to take it off my brush here. I'm sure you can see it here, right? And so that was blocking the, oh, here we go, here, blocking the airbrush. And so just a clean like this to get rid of this paint, and now I can continue. So it's pretty fast and I can continue airbrushing right away. Like this. But yeah, 3D printing is so cool because, in fact, I don't consider the price. You know, like some people get into 3D printing because it's a lot cheaper, but because you have to put in the time, you know, but first the research and then the preparation and then the cleaning and everything. For me, you know, time is more precious than money, and so I understand. You know, if you don't have time but you have money and you love some models, you can buy the models. But one thing for me that really is the big difference is the production. All the studios that make files, miniatures to print, and in fact, because they have very low costs, they're just selling files, digital files. They can go very wild and they have amazing miniatures. And so for me, the 3D printing is more a way of access to this amazing miniatures, more than like money, or even, you know, like some people are kind of against Games Workshop. So for me, not anything of this, but definitely a big fan of what is made ready to print. And so usually for myself, I paint stuff that is 3D printed. And so here, this is Games Workshop, but this is a commission painting. So somebody asks me to paint their stuff, which I do, you know, happily. Wow, and you see this flame here we have light on everything here like this. Yeah. And so here, yeah, it's so important to go for it from the beginning. All of this OSL light, sketch it in, and so wow, it's a big save of time. Oh yeah, this guy has his little horns like this. I think yeah, they will be glowing. And yeah, here as well. And so the beginning is really all fun because you see, I don't have to be precise. I'm just blasting some paint, which is cool and fun. I have to be careful still and make sure that I don't blast in areas that deserve me, that deserve me. You know, to serve me, and the opposite of serving, deserve me, yes. So this is the glow from the crystal. We'll have a little bit on the armor here. Maybe something like this. Okay. And then the glow from the ground will catch this for sure. Piano plate here. Looks beautiful. Well, for now it's just black and white really. But yeah, if you know, I can have the contrast coming out, and so I will also have a look and be able to choose my areas of focus. So you need a few points of focus on the miniature, and so dividing the steps like this is a good way to have enough brain power to process everything. While if you take everything at the same time, it's easy to get lost, like if you have to paint and have a smooth blends and everything, and at the same time you have to you know, think of the colors, which color, and also where to put them. That's too much. So now it's just composition, as a work of composition. Let me check, yeah, here a little bit. Okay, on the tail, like this. Okay, cool. Checking if I haven't forgotten anything that should be glowing. That's a sneaky angle to hit the horn there, just here. Take the time to have a look. Whoops, that was a bit strong. Hey, although not that bad. Here is a cool point of interest. Maybe not the green, but let me check. You see how I got the shadow here? It's not even voluntary on my end, but let me check. I think I can, yeah, remove it like this, as it's not dry. Yeah, here I will have a point of interest here, so that's cool. Yep, okay, something like this. I'm also learning like this under the shapes of the model. So that will be pretty faded. Here, the green there. I just have to be careful to one thing, is to go high enough. Then I put my green on top of it. And I have a good vibrant green. And not something, because yeah, getting smooth into the highlights is the hardest, but using darker lights to, you know, re-enhance the shadows and stuff, that's the easy part. Okay, let me check. I have this big ball of fire. Okay, maybe here some more. Yeah, okay. Something like this. That's a black and white sketch here. Oops. And so it's better to go a bit stronger than, you know, too weak. Too strong is better than too weak. Here, and now I think it's pretty much okay for everything that should be glowing. But I have one thing, maybe, yeah, okay. So here, I guess, we get some light, some green light from the fire. Okay, strong and vibrant. That's exactly what I am looking for. Here as well. Okay. Thinking. Whoops. I think this is again stuck. Yeah, that was this, I believe. This little thing here. Let's try now. Again. Yeah, now it works. So you see. Okay. Ta-ta-tam. Like this. Oh yeah. And you see it looked bright at the first coat, but now I have the second coat. That's how I can modulate the intensity of the glow. Okay, something like this. And you see I've left the parts of the center here, but I will do it in a smart way at the end and see kind of, that's exactly that, finding the missing pieces of the puzzle. Because this, having this glowing is imperative. And the rest of the organization, the model, I will see that later. But first I have to make sure, like all these little pipes here, they will emit some light. So boom, boom. Like this, okay? Here as well. So I've done like the big parts and now the details. Here, yes, he has some pipe as well. And not here, okay. What is this? So I make it sure to have it very, very strong. So I don't have to, well, in the first steps at least. Oh, here, I will have a highlight on this from the crystal, but not from the fire. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, here. And should I have something there? Yes. Let me check. Okay. Here I think that's good enough. Like this, pretty strong. So I started with something very rough, and now you see I go for the second coat, the third coat, and every time it's bringing this intensity up. Okay, but I don't need to have it too crazy. I think I'm pretty good. You see here that will be a glow from the crystal green. I think this takes a bit of practice to train the eye, but then that's a huge asset to go faster. Let me check. Do I have something that could glow here except this? I don't think so. The only thing left would be the ground. Oh, here a pipe. Okay. Oopla, a bit strong, but that's okay. Because you see the ground also will be glowing. Yeah, pipes here. You see, I missed this. Easy to miss. So that's why I'm taking my time as well. So I'm going fast, not rushing. I think very important. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Let me check. A bit of glow, underglow on this face here. Could do it. Yeah, maybe like this. So I kept this area of shadow here as a transition between this and this. So two separate sources of glow. Yeah, something like this. The side of the armor. The tail. Cool. And the rest like this. Cool. Okay. I think pretty much it. Let me check. There is always something. Okay. Okay, I have to reload here. See, I'm consumed most of my paint, and so I will be reloading. And now I will do the glow from the base. Yes, what is supposed. Oh, you know what? Let me just clean up these edges because this is dried paint, and so you don't want that into your airbrush. This is a blob of dried paint. You see that here? It's cool because on the tissue we see well the green hue of this paint. Okay, so now it's a lot better. I will have just water. Water is nice as a dilutant. So yeah, I was saying that it's a bit messy. The airbrushing is a bit messy because you see I put water like this, so of course, because I'm going fast, I have drops of paint on my desk, which I care not. It's a painting desk. Reloading like this. Okay. 1 and 2. Yeah, drops not too much. I think I'm almost done for this. So a good mix. There will be first the water coming off the airbrush because that's what I had. I start to fill with water, so the water, even though I mixed the water is in there. Okay, good. Okay, so now I have to look at the model and find areas that I should let dark. Oh, okay, the tail first. The tail can go. Okay, a bit too much dilution, a bit too much water. That's a shame, because I have to put some more paint now, although I'm almost finished, but okay. Okay, let's try again. Okay, my tip is pretty clean, so that's okay. Okay, let's go. So that will be the glow from the base. Here I have to check carefully now. Okay. Here there is a pipe. Emits some light here. Okay, and here I won't hit more of that, maybe a little bit here at the very bottom, but I have to be careful not to spray it all white, otherwise I have no more room for contrast. This and this guy here. Oh, this would be glowing. Yep, something like this. Some here. Oops, that'll be strong. Yeah, we'll let it dry. Something here as well. The glow from the ground. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. And so 1, 2, and 3, that would be my areas of darkness. Something like this. Also here on top of the leg. Have to let it dry. I'm just a bit more careful, of course. Oh yeah, it really looks like something is glowing from the ground, so that's cool. Even more like so. Yeah, I really need to have some darkness to frame the light framing the darkness and vice versa. Hoopla, a bit strong. Here I'm just blowing some air to have it dry faster. Or, oh yeah, okay, cool. And I will come again with that nice angle here. Oh yeah. The more I do it, the better it looks. It's pretty strong. And so the top here will have to be very, very dark. What do I have here? Sorry. English is not my mother tongue, so my cognitive abilities are busy doing this. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, I don't have anything here. Oh yeah, I will have some glow here on the ground. From the fire here, you see? So see now it's a bit more refined in some areas, like this. And this, for instance, a bit too diluted. So let me reload just some paint to have a thicker consistency. Now it's too runny. Might be a bit thick, but okay. Yeah, cool. All right, something like this. It will be thick, but okay. At least now I need very Heavenly Dragon. Bonjour, how are you doing? Long time no see, Heavenly Dragon. I'm glad to have you back. Okay, so what was I doing already? A bit of glow here. Oh yeah, I was doing a precise application. Okay, yeah, okay. Something, and it was, where was it already? Yeah, okay, here, very good. Here. Oh, this is gonna be intense. Imagine this, but kind of all green. Um, you see, like NMM. Ooh, I like it. Cool, cool. Now the most second important thing is to not ruin it. Aha, which is very easy to do. Going too much. Okay. And you know what? I think I'm pretty good here. Oh no, the back. Okay. Wow, yeah, not diluted enough here, surely. Or yeah, that's my tip. Dreadfully clogged. Look at that. Here the needle. I have some of my, now it's a bit hard, so I'll have some of my airbrush cleaner, so removing the paint. So I put my brush on it, on my brush like this. Okay. And now I can rub, and that will come off more easily thanks to the cleaning solution. Oh yeah, look at that, the nasty, wow. Look at this nasty blob here. Well, it's lost in my, yeah, bristles, something like this. Cool, now let's spray. Where was I? Oh, where was I? Oh, the back, yes, okay. Yeah, this is a bit too nasty. Okay. Okay, better. So I need a shadow, you know, like, so I have my reflection on the right from this fire, or yes, and then at the back here, but I need some shadow in between, otherwise it's just everything looks black and doesn't work. Everything looks white, sorry. So here's a bit oversprayed here. It's okay. I will come back with the shadows later. Let me check. I think we're pretty much good. But definitely the face here is a success. It's gonna look good, really good. Yeah, so this should be from this fire here. Okay, I will I have to have a look, you know. I have to look. To see where it is lacking or if I have missed any important spots. You know what? I will take a black now and redo some of the shadows in some areas. Okay, so now cleaning my airbrush, you see, to remove all the kind of little things in there. Oh, in fact, the things are dried paint. Okay, I think it's okay. Now I will come back with black, straight from the pot, because I will use. I summon the black primer from Vallejo. Let me shake it well. So this primer, and I will reassess some shadows. Okay, I will have a bit of water in there, just a little bit, 2 drops, very good, and a bit of primer. Okay, cool. Mix it just a little bit, like a few areas. It's naturally mixing with the greenish white. That's giving kind of a gray, which is enough for me. Okay, and I will spray that to an angle that is counter to the reflection, and that's how it will give me. Okay, except for this, I think yeah, I have a kind of gray because it has mixed with the, but it's okay. Smooth transition, very good. What is doing, sorry? Yeah. Okay. More black though. Okay. Yeah, the white is stronger than I thought, but now I think should be okay. Sprayed most of it out of the airbrush. Okay. You know what? I think okay. And here, yes, there was a lot of. Let me check. I think this is all right. And now I have some black. Okay. I have to clean my needle again. Okay. You know what? I think I will leave it like this because I'm not sure what I'm doing here is beneficial for sure. So here I went too hard. I think just this area, let me think of how. Yeah, I think it's good enough for a base. And then I will see. So I will do one more spray in white just to get back on some of these things. And then I will do the next step. Oof. So here cleaning. I will have to clean it well. So I will use some airbrush cleaner here. First some water. I have to go and get some water. In fact, I don't have some clean water here. Let me check if I can do that. I'm just gonna get all. Yeah, let me go and get some water. Give me a second. I'll have this filled with water, so I have water to clean the brush. If I don't clean the black, then I cannot have the white. Yes, okay, I'm back. Here we go. filling with water. Getting rid of it in the same and again. Even though the water is slightly dark, it's okay. Of course, the best would be for me to go again and clean it again with some clean water, but that will be okay. I will empty it in my cup here. Okay, and now some airbrush cleaner. Yeah, it's okay, cool. Getting a good whitey thing here. All right, emptying in the cup, and this should be clean enough. From black to white, and back to white. Okay, a bit of water inside, and I put some of my white here, greenish white. Okay, just have a few sprays here and there where I need to get my lights back. Okay, good. So here this is a high tissue consumption because I have a lot of water, a lot of paint to clean. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Okay. Yes, moments ago I had this, which is, I think, better. Strong contrast here, very good. Even better. Like this. And then on the arms here, yeah, so first let's do it from the ground. Something like this. This is all right, and this should be something like that. More focused here. Yes. It's going a bit far here, but okay. This is more detail. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, so now I have my shadow between this and that, which is a lot better. And up here, something like this is enough. So now you see there is this light. Well, when it will be dry, it will be clearer, but framing this area of darkness here, just here. Yeah, I think I should not overdo it and exactly stay here. This is pretty cool. This is cool. Okay. And just a little something like this to kind of give some yeah, cool. Make it all green, and then that will be very badass. I'm checking that I have something interesting from every angle and not just the front. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think yeah, it's pretty something. And before anything else, I will clean my airbrush. Okay. And I'm thinking also that could be the end of the live for today. This is yeah, the white base. I don't know. Should I go? I'm about to. I think I will do a dry brush in white now, and then dry brush in white, so I get all these good angles, and then I will add some green there. I don't know. Should I keep on going live? You tell me, guys. While I clean my airbrush, do you want me to go on doing it live, or you know? Now I'm cleaning up. Here we go. Oh, okay. Cleaning like this. Dirty water, cleaning with dirty water. It's a new concept. yeah, I think I will call it a live. Guys, if you enjoyed it, subscribe. I will be painting more of this guy and also the little mouse I was painting the other day on the channel. I will do it more, and yeah. So subscribe so you have a notification when I'm doing stuff. And yeah, see you next time, guys. Cool.